We carry on with the chapter unemployment. This is the last part of this chapter, unemployment. Here in the last part, we'll be discussing 2-3 questions that are left out in this chapter. The first question today we will be discussing: define unemployment. What are the different kinds of unemployment you have in India? What exactly is unemployment in economics? Unemployment means a people who are willing to work and able to work at the existing wage rate do not get the jobs. Who are willing to work and able to work at the existing wage rate, they don't find the jobs. That exactly is unemployment. And what are the different kinds of unemployment we have in India? We have 3 kinds of unemployment. The first one is disguised unemployment. What exactly is disguised unemployment? This kind of unemployment, you find it in agriculture, mostly in villages, in rural areas in India. What exactly is disguised unemployment? Where more people are employed than what is required. On a farm, maybe we require 2-3 laborers instead of 2-3. In villages, in agriculture, they employ 20-25 people. Why do they do so? Because they have no other opportunities for jobs, employment. So everyone, after all, is working in agriculture. We don't need them. So instead of putting them in agriculture, if we put them somewhere else, maybe in a factory or somewhere else in more productive activities, our GDP will go up. That's a disguised unemployment. To remember one line, where more people are required than more people are employed than required. The next one is seasonal unemployment. Again, this also happens in case of agriculture, in villages, in rural areas. The farmers or the agriculturists, they find employment only during particular seasons, maybe during harvest season, maybe during rainy season. So the remaining time of the year or remaining months, they remain unemployed. That's called seasonal employment, when they find employment only during particular months of a year. And the last one, you have open unemployment. What exactly is open unemployment, which I gave you in the beginning of the definition? Unemployment means the people who are willing to work and able to work at the existing wage rate do not get the jobs. That is open unemployment. This I'll be reading it out to you, and you find the notes in the description box. We'll give you a PDF. We'll discuss this. Define unemployment. Explain different types of unemployment in India. Unemployment refers to a situation in which people are willing and able to work at the existing wage rate but do not get work. Types of unemployment in India. One is disguised unemployment. It refers to a state in which more people are engaged in work than are really needed. For example, if 2 workers are needed on a piece of land and 5 workers are engaged on the same job, then 3 workers are disguised unemployed. It is the most predominant form of unemployment in the agriculture sector of developing countries like India. In the late 1950s, about 1/3 of agriculture workers in India were disguisedly unemployed. The main problem of disguised unemployment is that apparently all seem to be employed, but marginal productivity of the surplus labor is 0. So marginal productivity, the productivity of the last labor who is employed there, we don't need it. So his productivity is 0. That is, contribution of extra workforce is 0. The second one, I told you, seasonal employment. Unemployment that occurs at certain seasons of the year is known as seasonal unemployment. In India, seasonal unemployment is predominantly associated with agriculture. In agriculture, work is seasonal and there are no employment opportunities in the village for all months in the year. So, when there is no work to do on farms, many go to urban areas and look for jobs. They come back to their home or villages as soon as the rainy season begins. The last one you have, what exactly is open unemployment? Open unemployment refers to that economic phenomenon in which persons are able and willing to work at their prevailing wage rate but fail to get work. It is called open unemployment because such unemployment can be seen and counted in terms of the number of unemployed people. Open unemployment is different from disguised unemployment. In case of open unemployment, workers are totally idle. However, in case of disguised unemployment, workers appear to be working and do not seem to be idling away their time.